Hello, PLT. So we had my group had the pleasure of talking about the purpose of the purpose team. And so we had two ideas. One short term, we're calling it governing our strategy. Really, the intent and the context behind this is twofold: balancing the actual role and clarifying the role of the purpose team, as well as making sure people are clear about how their own purpose of their work connects and feeds into others within the team. Uh, we're also holding in part of that the external view on this. So what we said is very basic, very foundational. Put on paper the purpose of each of the discrete pieces of the purpose team. So whether that's DEI partners, enterprise marketing, compensation, the rewards team, people partners, etc. Put in a statement, few sentences or less, and then actually share that out and socialize it. And this would be written by people that are nominated by the PLT. So ideally speaking, this is generated at a grassroots level. And so from a resources perspective, we didn't have anything specifically necessarily documented in there, but what would be really helpful is to connect this back to our overarching purpose strategy and the various strategies that sit within that. Then if we talk about long term, we have this engage and connect concept, and that is really thinking about how, again, do we begin to weave in beyond the PLT um, the specific decisions and how those are operationalized and whether there are any other considerations and whether we want to move forward on specific initiatives. So what we're saying here is that we would have a strategic advisory partner pod, so to speak, that would be a forum for both pushing back on any specific decisions that might have implications that weren't considered, as well as then, most importantly, thinking about how do we operationalize the decisions that are made and the initiatives that are articulated from a PLT perspective. And this is both going to serve as hopefully enhancing the overall quality and uh, early concepting and implementation of specific ideas, but connected to this purpose of the purpose team, begin to, in a more structured fashion, connect dots deeper into the organization in terms of how do our strategic initiatives, how do our projects, how does our work all connect and feed into each other, and therefore develop champions and more informed partners within the purpose team to begin to make those connections.